Need to pick up the pace.
What's up, ladies and gents? Sinistry 1 back. Finally, we're going to be continuing and finishing off the Chronicles of Riddick Assault on Dark Athena. There are 2 missions, or should I say 2 chapters left. This one and the next one. So hopefully, you know, again, it's all my fault. We should have finished this such a long time ago, but just one thing led to another. Obviously, 2020 was just such a crappy year all around. But we are getting it done. We are getting it finished. So for those of you that stuck with the walkthrough and continue to watch it all the way till its very end, thank you so much. If you want to know what happened in the previous episode, make sure you check that out as well. I know it's been a while since the previous video. And this one, it's not too difficult from here on out. I will say, though, probably your best bet is to keep this weapon out, as it really comes in handy for taking out enemies. This thing can pretty much take any enemy out in one hit as long as you aim it correctly. But this is the way you're supposed to go, but as you can see, there is a guy there. We're going to take him out. However, the door is still going to close automatically. It's scripted, so we need to find a different way. You're going to notice here on the right side, there is another collectible. So we just picked up the first collectible of this chapter, and then there's the second one right there. So if we come over here, we're going to be able to make our way up. We got to shoot these 2 here, so that way it will bring down the ladder. Now, I've tried to make this walkthrough as immersive as possible, with only really talking during the moments that I felt needed to be explained. So I'm going to keep that kind of theme going. In this next section, there's just a few of those things that you need to shoot that are attached to the walls. However, because I accidentally end up falling right here, and there's no way to get back up on here once you've accidentally fell off this little thing, you have to kind of go back up. So I do apologize for that, but it happens. So we're going to shoot these 3 right here. It's pretty simple to do. There's 2 more on the other side there, but since I fell right here, trying to angle myself around, you need to go ahead and jump through and get to the next area so that you don't actually fall here. You can't, as you can see, you can't jump back up. I tried everything I could, but the only times that you can jump up somewhere is usually when you get that animation that switches to third-person view and allows you to be able to climb up. However, if you don't get that, it's very difficult to be able to jump up on a surface without being able to grab a hold of something. This game still just amazes me to this day, and I really wish that they would have had a continuation of this series, as I am a huge Riddick fan, and I know a lot of you out there are big Riddick fans as well. I think it's Vin Diesel's best movies and his best character that he's ever created, even better, at least in my opinion, than the Fast and Furious movies. I know those are action-oriented movies, but I just feel like when I think of Vin Diesel, this is who I think of. I think of Riddick. This just amazing character with a lot of depth that you might not think of if you don't actually really look into it. And if you haven't already, and I'm sure some of you haven't, make sure you check out the movie Pitch Black. It was the first in the Chronicles of Riddick trilogy. Well, actually, it's not a trilogy, because there is 3 movies and a animated anime movie, so technically there's 4. I would love for them to continue on. Now, this is exactly that bounty card that we saw earlier that I showed you guys. So we're just kind of making our way above to where that door is shut down, and then once we get there, we're going to have a few enemies that we need to take care of. Now, there's a few different ways that you can do it, but remember, when playing on the hard difficulty, they will rush you very quickly, and then they will take you out like almost instantaneously. You don't really have a chance to fight, so you need to get the upper hand here when we drop down. Go ahead, and you can actually shoot through this grate here. You can probably get the first 2 this way. Once you do that, then they're going to be rushing up. But if you're smart enough and quick enough, you can take them both out very quickly. This was very hard to do, and it took a few tries to get that kind of run, which was, I consider, almost a perfect run. As you can see, we took 2 out first, and then we had the other 2 there. Very tricky. Here, what we're going to do is there's a lot more things to shoot on the side here, as you can see. They can take you out in one shot as well, so that's why you always seem to go back and forth, because if you stick yourself out too long, it can aim on you very quickly and just take you right out. There's one right here on this other side that you can barely see as well. And then there's going to be another one that's going to be on the right side of this room, but we're going to take out the lights. The reason you don't really need to do this, but this will make it a little better so that the guy who comes out here in just a second doesn't actually know where you are because you're in the darkness, which is another game I can't wait to play, The Darkness. So get out your sniper rifle. Move out just a little bit till the script happens. It's just a drone, so you can take the drone out pretty easily. It's, as you can see, it's not too difficult. Just make sure you get a good shot on. I think I guess I must have missed the first shot. And there you have it. So in this room is another collectible. Now these are the bounty cards. We end up picking up every single bounty card in the entire assault on Dark Athena. So if you've ever wanted to know where all of them are, then this walkthrough has been right for you. We're going to jump up on here, then we're going to jump on this little thing right there, which actually allows us to jump up here. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to get up. Now we have a couple of mini boss fights up ahead. Once you climb this elevator, we're going to take out a few targets. We're going to get out our sniper rifle. The reason is because there's 2 drones here that we're going to take out first. If you just angle yourself, you can take them out pretty easy. Just wait until this guy gets to where he's going. He'll come out. He'll give you a second to shoot at him pretty easily. Then we're going to switch over to this and take out... There's about, I think, 4 of them. One's at the very top, can get you very easily. This guy can get you so quickly. You got to watch out for him right there. And then there's one more, I think, right there. So there's 3 there. Now, there's going to be a little secret thing that you need to do here. Once we defeat the boss, you need to throw a grenade exactly where you see me do it. It needs to be in the right place or it won't work. And you'll be able to pick up the, I believe it's the final collectible in this level.
Motherfucker thinks he's something special, does he? Let's see you deal with it.
So, this boss fight's pretty simple, but it can take a lot of health, so you got to be careful. You just need 4. Once you get 4 on him, then you explode them all at once, and you'll take him out super quick. And then once you've done this, grab the grenade. As you can see, you have to throw it in the most perfect of places. I believe he only has about 2 grenades, so you need to be careful. I'm not sure if it's unlimited or not. See, even throwing it right there, it didn't do it. So you got to get the right angle, and you got to shoot it more towards the left one right there. What that's going to do is it's going to open this door here and allow you to pick up some nano cartridges for health, and I believe the final collectible in this area right there should be the 4th one. We're going to climb this ladder here and make our way to this side. There's going to be about 4 guards that you're going to get the drop on. Again, this weapon is just so great because it takes a lot of enemies out at once if you can place it correctly, but you really do have to place it in the perfect spot. Otherwise, you know, just sit back, relax, and kind of get a shot in every now and then to make sure that you take him out without them taking you out. That's the problem. You guys never check the vents. Riddick loves vents. Vents are almost made for Riddick to get inside. Now this guy takes a little long to take out for whatever reason. I just can't get that shot on him. You can't just place it at their feet and assume that it's going to explode and take them out. You really want it to be on them directly. That's going to be your best chance to make sure that it actually works. Otherwise, they'll take you out pretty quickly. Luckily enough, there is a nano recharge here in this room. And we're going to hit the switch. Now, we have 3 boss fights right here, so this is probably the most action-packed of this level right here. Again, you need 4 on them at once to make sure that you destroy them, so...
Something's wrong. Stop the conveyor and check that container.
There's 1. If you angle yourself over here, he cannot get into you. As you can see, the explosion does not reach you. 1 more. And then that should be good. But we'll do another one just in case. As soon as you take him out, there is going to be a second one that comes out as well. So make sure you get hide and you get back somewhere very quickly. It doesn't matter where you go. He's going to be rushing in. Same strategy here. However, for whatever reason, he can actually, he moves around more than the first guy does. So he becomes a little bit tougher. You have to kind of go from both sides. And then we have the main boss fight for this level. And this one is definitely... he moves around a lot more than the others.
I've been working for months now, Riddick, waiting for the perfect fight, perfect moment to fuck someone up. What a treat that it gets to be against Richard B. Riddick, baddest motherfucker in the galaxy. Scratch that. Second baddest motherfucker.
We just missed the timing. So you saw when I threw that, so maybe you try to do a little bit better timing than I did, and you should be okay. He doesn't have explosions. He actually has like kind of a machine gun, so you just kind of do some pot shots here and there. This is very tough to do. And this is not the one where you just need to do 4 and then he's dead. It's going to take a lot more in order to take him out, so you just got to keep doing it until you get him. He'll actually move around the side where the others didn't do this, so it makes it a little bit more difficult because he can actually get kind of back here. You'll see like a small timing window when he shoots and stops. That's when you want to shoot at him. Allow yourself to gain that extra block back. Just don't do anything for just a few seconds and you'll be able to refill the block you have left. But we do need to be quick about this. We only have 1 block left. And remember that 1 block translates over into the next level, so the next level we get to be a little stealthy instead of going straight action, so we're going to end the game with a little bit of stealth and action. It's going to be fun. And there you have it, boss fight complete.
In the end, everybody bleeds the same.
I could have had you.
If it's any consolation, you were better than average. So that's something.
All right, so now that's going to be the end of the level. We have completed it. We just need to go forward and then 1 level left. In that level, there's going to be a lot of stealth, another big major boss fight, and some mech battles. It's going to be epic and awesome. Thank you all of you for tuning in. I know, like I said, it's been quite a while since I continued this series, so I'm just glad to finally see it finished, and we have accomplished what we set out to do. We're doing that with a lot of games this year. We're going to be finishing a lot of old games that we have on the channel that are still open. So hopefully you guys will stick around to watch those as well. So thank you so much for watching, and of course, I will see you on the next video. Peace out.